Warm. It's not about warm.
He's a noisy man. First tee's busy there, Freddie? What time's first tee time?
Good question. I think people queue up early. There's a spare slot they fill in.
Any merch? They haven't moved the pin position from yesterday.
No, it's tough.
I thought they'd move it every single day. No?
Obviously not.
Lazy bastards. Maybe they haven't got there yet.
Yeah, it's true. You'll see a team come around ahead of play.
So plan of action this morning, we're going to go and sit on that bridge and do a podcast.
Until we get kicked off.
Do you reckon we'll get kicked off?
Nah.
Can you use the ex-captain TV interview card?
Yeah.
Not the Read It Roll a Holy podcast, but this is with a production team, with ex-captain of the team. I think they'll let you stay. So this is the, what's it called?
Sussex, yeah. It's a nice one, Sussex.
It's cool, isn't it? And I like
Top
bar on the top, up there, where people sit and drink and watch everyone play golf. Yeah, that's cool. What a day as well it is.
Don't get many like this.
No? It is the summer holidays.
You must have played the old a few times.
I've never played the old, played the other courses. I was saying this to Rick yesterday, I kind of like the idea I haven't played it.
Do you think? You really?
Maybe I'm just tight. But I just think there's something nice about, I love this. I've not gone any further from the pub, the Jigger. I've not got any further that way, never. Do people ever get close to the bridge?
On the drive.
So they're going to have to hit over our heads. Or we might have to.
Oh, we'll see if we get left. Nah, we'll be fine.
We'll be alright. Here we are. Okay, welcome golfers to the next episode of the Read It, Roll It, Hole It podcast. Today we are with Freddie Edmonds. Welcome to the podcast.
Thank you very much.
We're in quite a cool place. We're not sure how long we're actually going to be able to stay here. But we're up here in St Andrews doing a bit of work with Rick Valentine Golf Schools. And we've been to the pub last night. Had quite sensible, to be fair, 2-3 pints.
It wasn't bad.
And but we then thought it was a good idea to have a podcast, to do a podcast this morning. So it's 7 o'clock in the morning. It's a beautiful day. You probably can't actually see us, but it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, stunning.
We're not going to talk that
Flat,
interesting.
calm.
Yeah, what's that? 5-10 mile an hour wind?
Max.
It'll
pick up.
It's picking up now as we speak. But yeah, welcome. Thanks for joining us.
No worries.
I'm looking forward to talking to you, hearing about your journey from junior golf to then taking the game up professionally, playing in the Open, going to Open qualify, trying to play in the Open, and I want to hear.
My heart.
Oh, sorry, yeah, we are going to talk about that, and also your role at Wellington, growing one of the biggest golf programs, I think, in the UK, from what I've heard. So then, what's next? So yeah, let's start with early days. Like, what got you into golf, Freddie?
Like most people, my sort of family, grandparents particularly played, and my mum and I started at the same time. So I took up golf when I was probably about seven or eight. Not properly, but with my granddad.
Nice.
He lived right next to Walton Heath down in London. So yeah, just tried it one day, enjoyed it. I played most sports until I was about 15.
Good.
And then my mum and I took it up at the same time. And then got the bug pretty early, to be honest.
Happy days. And when you were a junior, what level did you get to when you were 15, 16, 17, 18?
I was quite late in terms of, I suppose, late blooming in terms of getting very good. I think I got to about 12, I was 12 handicap at 12, I remember that. And then I kind of didn't play too much until I was sort of 14, 15. And then when I was 18, I got down to scratch. But that's quite late in terms of the county setup and
sure.
And things
so you
like
missed
that.
All that county setup?
A little bit. I did a bit of Suffolk. My parents moved to Suffolk as well. So,
okay.
But I went to school elsewhere, so it was a bit challenging to get up for the training and the matches. But I did. I played a little bit of Suffolk.
And where did you go to school? Wellington?
I went to Wellington College.
Oh, nice.
Very fortunate to go there.
Yeah, it's a cool place.
It is a cool place. Yeah, very cool place.
Nice that you've gone back there.
Yeah, there's quite a few staff actually that are old Wellingtonians.
Old Wellingtons, there we go. And what I forgot to mention in the intro is that, so from 18 you went to St Andrews University.
I did,
Is that
yeah.
right?
Yeah,
When you were
2009, 2013. I was here. Yeah, it was, I mean, an amazing place. Best deal in golf. Like £170 for 8 courses.
Is that the junior, the student rate?
Yeah, links ticket rate.
Wow. You made up for it by drinking in the
Yeah,
town.
I did, yeah. I propped up the town. No, it was good.
So tell me about those years. I want to. We were talking last night about the caddying, which we'll perhaps go on to. But talk me through, what the golf program looked like, and then becoming the captain of the team.
It was when I was here. It was transitioning from a student. It was student-led initially, and then the athletics union were sort of taking control of the sort of first team stuff. They were always involved, obviously, but in my second year, they really professionalised it a lot more. So we had a lot of fun. There's a sort of student golf club and then a golf team, and the club had a good fixture list and played lots of fixtures there most weekends at amazing places. And then the team, obviously.
What were the 6 you mentioned last night?
Oh yeah, used to have fixtures. And name a nice club in Scotland, we would try and play against them, against the RNA on the old. Yeah, I think that's fixtures against Muirfield, Prestwick, fixtures all over the place really.
Nice.
One year they even went down to Birkdale.
Okay.
And fixture against them.
Nice. That's good.
There was a student secretary who sort of arranged it. And yeah, it was a pretty amazing time. I didn't really appreciate it quite like I should have, I don't think. But
excellent. And you're a member at the new clubhouse? It's just
I was
here?
a member of the new, yeah. So
is this building here, literally, is it? Oh,
yeah,
the one up by the White House there, yeah.
One with the glass. There's sort of 4 or 5 clubs that get to play on the links.
Okay.
There's a new club, St Andrews Club, St Rule, and obviously RNA.
So what did like a typical week look like? Well, we can go into details. I do want to know, but maybe not all of it should be aired. But yeah, what?
I basically played golf pretty much every day, on a course, in St Andrews, without doubt. Well, maybe not without doubt. I probably averaged, probably close to averaging 18 holes a day. Some days you 36.
Love it. Just going round and round. Just
yeah.
Thing is, with 8 courses, you're never going to get bored of playing the same track as well,
no.
are you?
And the wind and the variation.
Brilliant.
Yes, I played so much golf, and I got down to +4 as a result, just from playing.
Just from playing. What? And that led on to you becoming the captain then?
Yeah. So my final year, I was captain of the team, which was it was an honour. We had an okay year. There was always us and Stirling were a big grudge match. Stirling was strong.
Still is.
Still is.
Exeter are joining as the sort of top 3, I think, as the top 3 universities. But yeah.
So yeah, no, we had an okay season. We didn't win so there's a big Scottish University Championships up in Lossiemouth, up near Aberdeen.
Okay.
We didn't win it for us, but.
So was it the Bucks golf then? Was it the same as it is now?
There's Bucks, and then there's a Scottish. There's their own Scottish golf as well.
Okay.
Scottish University's Golf Subs, I think it's called.
Nice.
And they had sort of their own stroke play stuff, and then we qualified through to Bucks.
Cool. And through the uni, you mentioned you played against Stanford over.
We did, yeah, Renaissance. Yeah, Stanford came over obviously on a tour, and we played against them, Renaissance, which was a fun day.
Good.
Fun day to be up.
Who did you play against?
I played against Patrick Rogers.
Patrick Rogers.
He was world number 1 at the time. So.
Okay.
Well, actually, I think he just got to world number 2. I remember having a conversation with him about that.
Did you play him personally?
Yes.
What was the
head
score?
to head. I lost 1 down.
Oof. Good golf. Close?
Well, it was quite windy, which helped me.
Okay.
I think.
Who else on that team? Any other notables, or we're not sure?
I can't really remember, to be honest.
Fine. Too drunk.
maybe.
Oh, I love it. It's a bit of nip in the air, that wind.
It's quite cold, yeah.
I'm
my
like
hands are
sort of
cold.
rubbing. That's cool. And so in the summertime, then you mentioned your caddying. Now, let's talk about caddying and the funny stories and let's name drop. Let's talk about funny stories and tips, or I don't know. Let's just.
I mean, you get all sorts. up here.
So was it here and Kingsbarns, or?
I just did Kingsbarns, but
Okay.
I said quite often, if the particular group liked you, they might ask you to come caddy for them when they went to play elsewhere. But yeah, mainly Kingsbarns. But yeah, used to get all sorts through the door. Professional footballers, to the head of the Chinese army, had everyone. It was crazy.
Brilliant. And you had a few nights out with some actors?
Yeah, especially when the Alfred Dunhill brought all the celebs who stayed in St Andrews, and they were obviously here to have a good time. So we had a few nights out with the likes of Sir Bill Murray. He was a character, and then Hugh Grant used to come up, and a few others.
Good. What were they like?
Bill Murray was quite possibly the funniest man I think I've ever been on a night out with.
Really?
He really was. He would just get up and sing duets. He would, prance around tables giving massages to random strangers. He was hilarious. He really was. He was,
Good memories. How did that get about, getting into looking after the celebrities?
Yeah, there was a team of 2-3 of us based in the Old Course Hotel, and our job was basically to look after and manage the celebrities or the amateurs playing in it. So they would obviously come with their families, and we would basically be the help desk, essentially.
Okay. Brilliant. So you got to know them. That's cool.
Yeah, we did. We got to know them. Yeah.
Happy days. Good. What was I going to talk about? I was going to ask you about the caddying Kingsbarns, which we've talked about. I want to talk about a certain toll that you put up on this bridge.
Yeah, I was a member of a group of friends. Very stupid club, really, but we had a sort of rule during the week. Someone could set a forfeit, and then you had to make it to a pub in time. Otherwise, you had to do that forfeit. So I've done lots of very sort of strange things in this town. One of them being on this bridge where they had built a like a toll charge, with one of the little sort of barriers that go up and down. Yeah. And we sat on this bridge trying to do a toll charge for the tourists as they came across.
Did anyone pay?
Some people did pay. Yeah, I think it was £2.10 we charged.
Why £2.10?
The club was called XXI, so it's
okay.
The number itself. But I was surprised how long we lasted, actually. I think we were on here for a good half an hour, 40 minutes before someone came and moved us on. A bit like today. No one's come to move us on.
And you
yet.
Actually got people to pay £2.10
Not many, but we got some. Some people found it funny, so I think they paid out of pity.
Okay, poor students.
Exactly. But yeah, it was. Yeah, we did all sorts of strange things.
Any other stories before we can?
Anything from doing a Santa's grotto, or the caricaturists on the streets.
Did?
You on the street you can have someone painting.
Okay, yeah.
Or doing drawings of people. Obviously, we can't draw, but we tried to do that.
You tried to do that.
Yeah, with some paint.
You introduced me to a new drink last night. What was that?
Oh, Kummel. This man's never had Kummel. I couldn't believe it.
We had one last night, and I couldn't have two, but one was different. I don't like a short sort of shot or whiskey. It's not a shot, is it? It's a big old drink.
Why did you get you a double?
Oh, did you? That would be why it was quite big. It was quite big.
Yeah, we had a double.
Okay.
Yeah, I still can't believe you never
had it.
Never had it.
And you said it's like a common Scottish
golf clubs. Yeah,
golf club drink.
Clubs.
Interesting.
Yeah. Dutch.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I unverified stat, but apparently 80% of export comes to Scottish golf clubs.
Wow.
For which I should imagine a handful do the majority of that drinking. But
Happy days. So moving on, or moving back almost to Wellington College. So you went to school there, and then you got your degree, and you returned a few years later. Oh, in between Wellington College, you did some playing on the Asian tour.
Yeah, well, a bit of everything out in Asia. I did 6 years playing. Challenging.
So last night we talked about this, and you said, Oh, we'll leave that bit out. I don't want that to go in the podcast because it's far too demoralising. So we are going to go there, and I'm going to keep trying to prod.
Prodding me. Yeah.
Don't cry and fall off the bridge or anything. But yeah,
I'll try not to. Yeah. It wasn't. Yeah, I mean, I think
It's not comfy, is it? This?
No, it's quite cold. I think it's the stones.
Cold?
As well. It's cold. I think I probably was. I wanted to do professional golf. I wanted to give it a go, and we decided, for some odd reason, Asia was the place we were going to go.
Any connections?
No, not really. No, just fancied a change. I'd been working for a couple of years, and I could just see myself getting sucked into not trying unless I did something drastic. So we upped and moved to Bangkok.
Wow.
With no connections, no anything, and gave it a go. But it was it's a lot more challenging than anyone could ever, I think, prepare you for.
What was the biggest hurdles you faced?
For me, I had obviously my wife at the time, and I think playing for money. You're basically a professional gambler, right? You're spending whatever $2,000 to $3,000.
Not a very good one normally.
Sorry,
Not a very good one.
No, not a very good one at all.
Especially the feeder tours.
Yeah, you get no money in those tours, so it's.
Oh God! Oh God!
we got.
It's just hit too much club. Devastating. Can you imagine it? First time you played it, all excited, first tee.
Adrenaline's kicked in, isn't it?
He just smoked a 2-iron or something. Are they actually hitting over our head? Yeah,
they will,
directly
they're
over our head.
Over our heads, just fishing set.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, we're just going to.
Hazard's wedge game.
He's got to put a hook and go left of us, or round us. I can't remember what we were talking about. Oh, Asia. So yeah, so the money side, the gambling. Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't. I don't know. I think you've got to be quite selfish to really take that money and say, yeah, I'm going to work. Because if you miss a cut, obviously you don't get paid. So if you miss whatever 4 or 5 cuts in a row, suddenly you've spent the best side of 15 grand. So I think, yeah, it's got to be quite selfish, I think, to warrant that.
And did you feel like you didn't? Should we move out the way of this dude? We'll keep the film on, and hopefully we'll catch his shot and he doesn't thin it into the into the camera. One way to end a podcast, wouldn't it?
That would.
So did you find that hard then, the financial side?
Yeah, that was.
Was it pressure? Was it, or just not fear of failure, but just throwing money away?
Yeah, it was a bit like that. And then I also did everything very cheaply. Okay. So I'd always find a route to make things cheaper. And then towards the end, I realised that you're probably better off being in a nicer hotel, get a better nice sleep, and you're going to perform better. Well, I sort of tried to make it where the break-even barrier was top 40 rather than top 20.
Okay. So results-wise, it was quite a good swing on him there.
That was a great swing.
Good shot.
Very good shot. A bit of spin.
Bit of spin on the green. 2-putt for bogey. Not the end of the world after all, eh?
No.
Check this thing still on while we're here, shall we?
Oh.
There's lights on. That's always a good sign. Back to the. My arse is really sore. So results-wise, what? So you're on Asian tour or pre-tour?
Not properly. You're mainly pre-tour, mainly China PGA. I did a lot in the Philippines. They've got 2 tours up the PGTA, Philippines Golf. I don't know what that stands for. And then the PGT was another one.
Okay.
There wasn't much money in any of those satellite tours. So everyone was dotting around, playing in all sorts and getting in where you can.
So is it like a feeder tour like we've got here, Clutch, onto Challenge, onto DP?
The Asian Development Tour is the feeder tour to the Asian Tour. But certainly it was when I was there, the money was pretty well, it was very, very low. I think you basically had to come top 5 to even break even, let alone make money. So it was darting around all over the place like a lunatic playing golf.
And what happened in the end then after 3-4 years, 5 years, you started to obviously run out of money, but also
run out a bit of money.
And belief or hope or just will to live?
Yeah, a bit of both. I actually, it took me genuinely about, I'd say, a year of imposter syndrome because I'd been a teacher for 2 years, and suddenly I was trying to become a golf pro. And it took me about a year before I actually thought, okay, I'm here for a reason. I sort of almost belong as a golf pro. So I was actually feeling on an upward trajectory, a slow one.
Okay.
It's a slow one, but it was getting better. But money was a bit tight, and I think the stress you put on your loved ones was a bit too much.
So did that challenge your wife's relationship? Did it?
Yeah, definitely. Particularly because my wife was teaching in Bangkok, and all the teachers are going travelling in the weekends and having a wonderful time. And
she's earning the dough.
Yeah, she is essentially.
And you're spending it.
And I'm spending a lot of it.
Yeah, I can see how that doesn't work forever.
Yeah, it doesn't work for long. No, and then we wanted to start a family, so.
Great. And 2 young, beautiful.
2 young kids now. Yeah, time to grow
Getting
up.
old. Yeah, I feel like that too. So Wellington, how long have you been at the college for?
So I'm teaching now. Done 5 years. So about to start my 6th.
So post-COVID, you came back to the
Yeah, we
school.
came during COVID. So
Okay.
It's like evacuation.
And was there a golf program when you arrived?
There was. So there was a very successful golf program for many years. Quite small numbers. Had some really good golfers, far better than me, who are currently now. Well, in fact, one's on the DP World Tour.
Who's that?
Danny List.
Okay.
Got through Q School this year. So
great.
And then there's a few others that have, played at some big events. But when the guy who was running it, Ian Henderson, he sort of had to move up and on within the school and handed it over to some other people, and it kind of went off a shall we say, was performing slightly lower than it had been.
Is he a golf guy?
Yeah, he's a very good golfer. He's +2.
I recognise the name.
Yeah, he's.
Does his daughter play or something? Or?
No. But he's won the President's Putter a few times. He's a good golfer, very good golfer.
Okay.
Yeah, proper. Love pure golf purist. He loves.
Is he still at the school now?
He's still at school now.
Oh, cool.
Still
So
at school now.
I think I might have met him when we came down. Actually, was he there in some?
Yeah, he did. He came down. Yeah, he came down to say hi.
So you've been running that golf program for what, 3, 4, 5 years now?
5 years. Yeah.
5 years in time, and so some of your time spent coaching physics.
No, biology.
Oh, that was close. That's
You were
science.
close, science.
Yeah.
I mean,
similar.
Coach, yeah. I was there.
So you do a little bit of that.
A little bit of that, yeah.
Not as much as you, not too much, hopefully. But so you can, not hopefully, but your vision is growing the golf, right?
Definitely,
So talk us through what your golf program looks. There's a wonderful little 9-hole course on site, isn't there, with driving range, wonderful putting green, which I spent a lot of time on.
Yeah. We're when I sort of took it over, there was obviously the golf course. There was the opportunity to play, but there wasn't much sort of support and structure around the top players. So we've now got a new sort of coaching system where essentially our top players have a putting coach, a chipping coach, and then a technical support coach who works with the home coach. So each player has sort of 3 coaches feeding in to them, and then we do up game for stats. We do loads of tournaments, lots of internal competition.
What are the competitions they play?
Yeah, we play on something called the Swift Schools Tour, which travels all around the UK actually. So next year we're going up to Blair Gowrie, even further north than here. Play down at the Berkshire. Then there's another one down at Royal Ashdown. But yeah, we dart around for some 54-hole sort of
So
world
those Swift
ranked
events, I've not heard too much about them. Tell me what are they? Are they the world ranking ones or?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So when the school system now is actually really good. There's 6 world ranked events. They're a team of 4, 3 scores to count each round, and there's a sort of a full league, a full order of merit that runs throughout the year. We take the best 3 points across the 6 events to have an order of merit, and there's a big sort of national final that determines a winner, so as a team as well as the individual stuff. So they're getting loads of good golf.
And can you enter that as an individual or just as a? So
Yeah.
is that Swift website or Swift?
Swiftsgolf.com. Yeah, we'll take you through to.
It's definitely worth having a look at that though for a lot of up and coming golfers because, I coach a lot of golfers who are, let's say, 14 to 16, 17 who are in around scratch or 1, 2, 3, 4, and they want to get into the next level, right? So they're playing county, they want to get into the England squad or Welsh squad, and then they want to get into that next level. And getting the WAGA is not the only way, or American college. If you have a WAGA, you've got some clout, haven't you?
Yeah, if you're on the WAGA system, it obviously then ranks all the events you play in. It sort of has them all listed, so they can have a scoring average they trust. You know, having a CV where someone says I average whatever 70.89, is it, well, do you or don't you? I don't really know, right? So they like the WAGA system, but more it also gives them golf from September to April is when we play all the events.
Yeah,
so
the school terms.
It's in the school terms. So when they start their golf season, they've essentially had 5 WAGA events in that off season, keeping them sharp.
Fantastic.
That you wouldn't get elsewhere.
It sounds good. I like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good.
We'll definitely check that out for any sort of
and then the individuals absolutely can enter. There's I think the leading boys and girls get into the Faldo Series.
Okay.
European Grand Final, so there's some nice individuals.
And it's in school terms, so you get a day off school.
You get a day off school. I don't even know it.
Yeah,
don't tell your teachers.
Don't tell your well, you've got to tell your teachers.
Yeah.
I'm playing in a Swift golf event. That's cool. Brilliant. You sort of mentioned numbers of like 300 students playing golf at your school.
Massive. Yeah, it seems to this last 2 years has just exploded. So this term just gone, summer term, we had 300 plus signing up for golf, which is mental. For a 9-hole course, it's quite a lot of golfers, right?
Did you say there's 140 playing in the stable on Saturday?
On a tee sheet you can have up to 140 in sort of, we do
9-hole course.
9-hole course, yeah. Wow. Shotgun starts.
What did you have you won one yet?
No,
never. Do you not play?
No, I don't play. I'm behind a computer.
You're the computer bar.
Yeah.
We've I think it's 3 years we've known each other, but 2 years ago we were at Wellington College, and we're going to talk about the Open.
Oh, no.
And so how many Open you've done first stage a few times?
Yeah, so I've done it. I've done it 3 years in a row. I did it a few times at university as well.
Okay, and then but 2 years ago you got through to. I remember you saying you had. Was it biology? Yeah, biology lesson 9 till 10, first period.
Yeah, I did it.
Flew to just the Rose course. North Hants. Screamed into the car park half hour before your tee off. Went and knocked around at 200 or something and got through.
Yeah.
And then got it through to Porth Call. And the this is like we didn't know each other too well. I remember we were sat on the sort of day after in Wellington College, having just missed out. But I remember you saying on the 11th hole, what's that, 30th hole, whatever it is, 29th hole, 5, 6, 7, 8 holes to play, and you saw a scoreboard, and you turned around and you were like, bloody hell, I'm going to be playing in the Open. Talk us through that.
It was a bit early, yeah. So I shot 1 under day 1, and I think 4 under was leading, so it wasn't low scoring. It was quite windy.
Yep.
Then the next day started well. This is good. And at one stage I was sort of 3-4 under, sitting in solo second. And there's about the 8th, roughly about the 8th. It's normally a par 5. They made it a par 4. I hit this.
So up around the corner, around the
yeah, because around the corner, you got the wall on the
Yeah.
left. I hit like the worst drive, hook left. I was like, oh no, here we go.
There's a pond down there as well.
Yeah, the wheels are going to come off. Anyway, my caddy found it. I chipped out and I hit a pretty scabby iron to like 40 foot, and then I sort of boxed this 40 foot for a par.
Brilliant.
And it was at that stage where I turned to him and I said, I think it's my day. I think we're going to play in the Open. And then I played really well. I made another birdie on the par 3 11th, whatever it is. I actually nearly went in. And then a massive, just huge storm came in off the coast, and yeah, I wasn't quite prepared. My caddy and I were lost. We're lost at storm, but we'd leaked a few shots. Yeah, too many.
James Ruth, who I coach, who's actually on the previous podcast, this one, he was there at the same place and in a very similar position. He was on 15. He said this storm come in and made a couple of bogeys and missed out by 1, and that's what you did, right?
Yeah, basically, yeah. The storm came in on my 12th, and I don't know if people know Porth. 12 to 16 is a really tough stretch. Yeah,
Was the 18th down the hill towards the sea?
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So I hadn't been.
When they play pro events,
They
that's
reverse-
normally the
that's
first,
the first,
isn't it?
yeah, yeah.
'Cause it's more, there's bigger, it's by the first tee and all. Yeah, by the range and all that, isn't it?
Yeah,
So-
and allows the grandstand better for the 17th green.
That's
But
it.
yeah, so I think I made three bogeys from there, and then that took me. I think I was 1 over on 17th, and then I actually lipped out for eagle on 17.
Oh,
So I made birdie, got back to sort of within the
Yeah.
the realms of making it, and then we had a decision on 18 of we've been going 2-iron, 7-iron in the practice rounds and round 1, but we basically needed a birdie to secure a spot, so we tried to thread it through the 2 bunkers.
yeah, it's not a lot of room.
No,
down
not a
there.
lot of room. I hit one of the bunkers.
Game over.
Game over. So,
I just
yeah.
remember the next day sat in that canteen eating our soup or something.
Got depressed.
I was like, I could be playing the Open this week, but I'm with you coaching a load of kids. But yeah, really enjoyable conversation.
It was cool. It was, yeah.
Cool experience.
Cool to be in the hunt.
And you come close again this year. So you said next year's the one.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I reckon I got another 5 years of giving it a proper go.
Okay.
I'll keep going beyond that,
Yeah.
just in case. But I think once you
You're
turn,
still young, man. Come on, 5
yeah.
years. You got more than that.
maybe
You'll get there one day.
Depends if I lose a bit of weight.
You don't need to lose some weight. Come on. I want to just put a special mention to Rick Valentine for having us here. Really, we're up here doing his golf schools.
We are. We're meant to be.
We're supposed to be. We're. I think we'd better go and get some sausage and eggs and tatties for our breakfast
Absolutely. I
to
don't even know what time
fuel
it is.
ourselves. I
What time
don't
is
know.
it?
That clock says 7:40, so about right. 7:45 is breakfast. Isn't it?
7:45 is breakfast.
Let's go and
yeah.
smash some bacon and eggs and go and coach some kids. And yeah, special thanks to Rick Valentine for having us. It's a great fun week, isn't it? Where
Oh, it's unbelievable.
kids from all over the
All
world,
over Europe, yeah.
or
yeah.
Europe, yeah.
Well, and the world, you're right.
Yeah, some Americans over. So yeah, really enjoyed that conversation. Thank you. Hopefully they can see us because the sun.
I don't think they can.
Doesn't matter.
I hope
They
they
can
can.
hear our rubbish.